Hello and welcome again to another installment of Jimmy Eats World, the quarantined in Saigon version. Today I actually have not been able to do this for the last few days. I've been a little sick and not able to eat very well, so I'm back. And today I decided to go with a restaurant that I have not been to in a while, and I've seen a lot of people suggesting it and requesting Indian food in Saigon, and it's a place that I know is fairly popular, but I just kind of want to showcase it and you know, give people just, you know, a little bit more of opportunity to figure out what else there is to order. So Baba's Kitchen is what I've got today. Now I do have to say that there was a little bit of miscommunication back and forth at first. It took a little while for us to get on the same page. The website says that you can pay over the phone with credit card, which is not accurate. So if you go to their website and you put payment method, cash is really the only option, because otherwise it's gonna tell you that they'll call you back and get the number, and they don't do that there. So that kind of is what initially caused our back and forth, but everything was settled, everything was fine. It got here within a good amount of time, maybe 40 minutes, and so here we are. Today I tried to go a little bit heavier on the vegetarian today, especially after getting over some stomach issues. I ordered chicken korma, not vegetarian obviously, vegetable vindaloo, vegetable pulao, and naan. Of course, you gotta have naan, right? Luckily they're not doing the construction really right now. There's some going on down there, but you probably can't hear that. It is a little windy, so I was able to overcome the fact that I don't have a dead cat, and I wrapped a hiking sock around my microphone, so I hope that's helping. It is a little windy out right now, as you can tell by this bag that's been flopping around. And if you can't tell, this is a really high quality bag. This is something you can actually keep and use for a shopping bag later on, which is kind of cool of them for the price. And it's already relatively cheap as it is. So I forgot a fork and a spoon. All right. Okay, so what we've got here is, like I said, I've got the chicken korma, the vindaloo, vegetable vindaloo, and the pulao. Pulao I got just because it's a lot lighter. Pulao is a basmati rice with different ingredients, I believe. I want to say it's from southern India. I'm not really sure, so I shouldn't say that. And then we've got the and then we've got the korma and the vindaloo. Now what korma is it's a meat or a vegetable or any which of whatever proteins or whatnot you want in there. And it's been marinated in yogurt, and then they take that yogurt and they mix it in with other spices, ingredients, and then cook the food, and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty fantastic. It's very rich in flavor. It's a really, if you like a creamy kind of curries, it's definitely something you would probably want to try. Vindaloo, I want to say Vindaloo is from around the Goa region in India. I'm not really totally certain about that, so I will check that out, but let's see. And then of course you have to get naan, because Indian food is not complete without naan. The first thing I noticed about this rice is that it is heavily yellow, which means that it's got a lot of spice in it, so I'm going to try that first. So it's actually a lot more subtle than I expected. It's got some good flavor. Those carrots, I don't know if it was cooked with the carrots, but the carrots actually come forward very well in this dish, in this rice. So yeah, it's a good side. Definitely look at that. Yeah, I will definitely try this. It's got a little farmer's cheese in there, which I love Indian farmer's cheese. If it's got the cheese in there, I will eat the dish for sure. There's that Indian, the farmer's cheese. And let me give you a look at this rice. It is way yellow. I'm sure that's just because of turmeric, but the turmeric's not like, it's not like really forward like it can be sometimes. So I really like that. It's still hot. Good job. That is good. That is very creamy. They do use a good amount of yogurt in that. And again, it's very subtle. It's not overly spiced. Like I've been to a lot of Indian places, and I like a lot of spice. I'm okay with it, but I've been to some places that people feel like it's overspiced and it's kind of overpowering to the dish. And this showcases that yogurt and that chicken really well. I'm pretty impressed with this, to be honest. Now, for me, it is a little bit on the subtle side. It's a little. It's good, don't get me wrong. I could handle it. It actually has a nice kick in the back of the mouth. So actually that is starting to come up. So I'll revisit this. So it looks like this vindaloo also has some farmer's cheese in it. So it is not vegan. I'm okay with that, but for the vegans out there, this isn't going to be an option for you. Oh, that has a kick. Yeah, so this vindaloo has a really nice kick to it. You can actually see the chili oil here on top. I'm not sure if you can see it in this shot, but you can definitely see a good amount of chili oil on top. It's got a nice spice to it. I can guarantee you that this vindaloo will get me back to Baba's for sure. This korma is really good. It's got a nice creaminess. The chicken's really well done. But this vindaloo will get me back to Baba's for sure. So they did give an extra assortment of sauces for us and a chutney. There's some pickled onions, a red, let's see, maybe a it's like a jam, but I can't think of what fruit that is. But it's good. It's got a cut of sweetness, a little tartness. Yeah, it's good. That's probably a, I keep wanting to call it cilantro. Coriander. Tastes like a coriander. Maybe a coriander yogurt. That's fantastic. That's really good. Initially, I was a little upset about the miscommunications, but they definitely pulled through. Like I said, the delivery got here relatively quickly, maybe 30-35 minutes. Like, it was pretty fast, surprisingly fast, especially since I live in Bintan on the other side of Funyun, and they're on Bui Vien. So in the time that they got here, as we were talking, I actually told them, I was like, you know, just cancel it, I'll get it tomorrow. I haven't been feeling any well anyway, so I was like, I'll just postpone this video. And the guy, and I guess they were probably already making it when I was talking to the guy on the phone, which wouldn't be surprising. Like, that's good customer service to be making it as you're, you know, getting everything ready for it, you know, as far as payment and whatnot. And I was like, just cancel it. And he was like, you know, just you know, order it. We'll have it delivered there, and don't worry about the pricing right now. And so they actually gave me a pretty good deal on it. They gave me a discount, I guess, for being late. So that worked. And the delivery guy was ridiculously friendly. Definitely tip those guys anyway, but the guy was really nice and really apologetic, and it really worked out for the best. So I'm really glad this ended up working out well. But I can't tell you enough about this vindaloo. If you like spicy food, somebody was asking me about hot sauces in one of the foodie groups last week, and I want to say that I was tasting Flying Pig, and somebody asked me about the hot sauce and whatever. Anyway, it was one of those videos, and I don't want to say the wrong name. I'm pretty sure I know who it was. It was somebody who's relatively new to the area. Get this: if you like spicy food and you want something that's going to give you a little bit of a wet brow, get this vindaloo for sure. Now, I got vegetarian. You don't have to get vegetarian, but the sauce is fantastic. It's really good. This korma, to me, though, it's good. I'm going to use this to put in the naan, because that is really good. It's got a very subtle sweetness to it. It is a good korma. It's definitely a good korma. I've had worse for sure. But yeah, I would definitely check that out. So it's getting a little dark. I should probably wrap this up. This is Baba's Kitchen. I am James Jalokia, and you are watching Jimmy Eats World. So good.